Hey kids, how are you all doing today? I hope you're ready for a wonderful story that will warm your hearts and teach you a valuable lesson. Today, I have a heartwarming story for you about the generous gazelle and the starving squirrel. Are you ready? Let's dive in and see what happens in this magical forest. Once upon a time, in a colorful forest filled with tall trees, blooming flowers, and chirping birds, there lived a kind-hearted gazelle named Grace. Grace loved to run through the meadows and play with her friends. She would leap over streams, dash through the tall grass, and enjoy the beauty of nature. She was always cheerful and ready to help anyone in need. Her friends admired her for her generosity and kindness. One sunny day, Grace was hopping around when she saw a tiny squirrel named Sammy sitting under a tree. The sun was shining brightly, and the forest was alive with activity. Sammy looked very sad, and his tummy was making all sorts of grumbling noises. He seemed to be in distress, and Grace could see the sadness in his eyes. Grace trotted over and asked, "Hey Sammy, what's wrong? Why do you look so sad on such a beautiful day?" With teary eyes, Sammy replied, "I'm so hungry, Grace. I haven't had anything to eat for days. I don't know where to find food." Grace felt a pang in her heart and decided she had to help her little friend. She couldn't bear to see Sammy suffer like this. She thought for a moment and remembered the delicious apples she had collected from the apple tree nearby. Those apples were juicy and sweet, perfect for a hungry squirrel. "Come with me, Sammy," Grace said with a smile. "I know just the place where we can find some food for you." They reached the apple tree, and Grace used her strong legs to kick the trunk gently. She knew just how to make the apples fall without hurting the tree. A bunch of juicy apples fell to the ground, creating a colorful carpet of red and green. Sammy's eyes lit up with joy. He couldn't believe his luck and felt a wave of gratitude wash over him. He quickly picked one up and began munching happily. The apple was delicious, and Sammy felt his energy returning. Grace watched him with a warm smile. She felt a deep sense of satisfaction knowing she had helped her friend in need. She knew that sharing these apples was the right thing to do. And guess what? The joy of giving made her heart feel even fuller. Sammy was so grateful he promised to always share with others, just like Grace did with him. He realized the importance of kindness and generosity. From that day on, Grace and Sammy became the best of friends. They spent their days exploring the forest, playing games, and enjoying each other's company. They played together, shared their food, and helped anyone who needed it. Their friendship became an example for all the other animals in the forest. The forest felt a little bit brighter and happier because of their kindness. The other animals started to follow their example, and soon, the entire forest was filled with acts of kindness. So, kids, the next time you see someone who needs help, remember Grace and Sammy. Think about how a small act of kindness can make a big difference in someone's life. A little kindness can go a long way and make someone's day much better. You have the power to make the world a better place, one kind act at a time. Thanks for listening to my story. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something valuable. Don't forget to subscribe to Kid Story Cafe for more fun tales. Bye-bye. And remember, always be kind and generous.